Shannon Vavich here for Giving Nature Foods. Today I'm going to teach you how to make a beautiful Italian Easter wreath just like this with Giving Nature Foods cage-free non-GMO eggs.
You will need lukewarm water, yeast, unsalted butter, honey, Giving Nature cage-free non-GMO eggs, unbleached all-purpose flour, salt, dyed and uncooked eggs, and an egg white and some water for your egg wash. Begin by combining the yeast and the water, stirring well. Next, combine the salt and the flour, and then add the water and yeast mixture to the flour, stirring gently until a thick paste forms. This is called a sponge. Cover it with plastic wrap and then let it sit for about 20 minutes to rise. Over medium heat, combine the butter and the honey and then let it cool to room temperature. In a small bowl, beat your Giving Nature cage-free non-GMO eggs, the eggs that come from happy chickens. Combine the cooled honey butter mixture to the egg mixture and then combine that with the water and yeast mixture, stirring until you have a stiff dough that can no longer be stirred with a spoon. Fold it with your hands until you have a nice pliable piece of dough that is ready to be kneaded on a well-floured surface. Knead your dough by pressing, turning, and folding. Press, turn, and fold for about 5 minutes until you have a very pliable, elastic, and smooth ball of dough. Butter a bowl and then set your dough to rise, covered for about 2 hours. After 2 hours, your dough will be about 2.5 times its original size. Turn it out onto a floured surface, deflate, and then roll into a loaf shape and let it rest for about 10 minutes.
Okay, so our dough is ready to be divided into thirds. And I'm going to show you how to roll out each piece and then braid them. I press down with my thumb and I pinch the outsides in, and I do that several times so we can create a nice gluten cloak around the outside of our bread right here. And so our bread is going to roll out really elastic and pliable. I roll it out little over a foot, and then I set it here to the side because it's going to relax, and we're going to roll it out again, and we're going to be able to get a lot of length the next time we roll it out. So I'm going to grab the first one I did and try to get a little more length. And I'm not only rolling back and forth, but I'm also stretching. I'm also stretching each end away from each other. And one more time. You'll find that you establish a nice rhythm over time. This one's a little flat, so I'm just going to roll it up a little more. There we go. All right, so I've got my 3 portions of dough ready to roll. Just like if you're braiding someone's hair, you want to start with them all together like this. Starting here on the end, I'm going to press all 3 together, outer to inner. take this one, bring it to the center. You're always moving one of them to the center. You just alternate one side to the other. I make this for my family for Easter every year. And it is called an Italian Easter wreath, but my kids just call it the Easter egg bread.
Spray a pizza pan with nonstick spray and then arrange your braid in a circular shape, connecting the loose ends. Place the dyed, uncooked eggs in the wreath, arranging them evenly throughout.
Cover with a clean, dry towel and let this rise one last time for about 45 minutes. My Easter egg wreath has proofed, and now we're going to make a simple egg wash to brush on the surface. Beat up 1 egg white and add 1 tablespoon of water. And beat again. Now we're going to just brush on a very thin layer of this egg wash on our wreath.
Bake at 325 degrees for about 30 minutes. When it's done, cool and then transfer to a serving plate and enjoy.
I hope you try this recipe soon and start the tradition in your own family. My name is Shannon Vavich. My friends at Giving Nature Foods and I would like to wish you a happy Easter. Bye-bye.
This cooking lesson is brought to you by Giving Nature Foods and is produced by The Flying Kitchen Adventures in Cookery, LLC, theflyingkitchen.com.